I'm from the cut, man. We didn't have a lot of money, so I had a Casio keyboard, and I would make my little beats, and then I had some crazy ass name back then. I never even told nobody this. My rap name when I was like 11, 12 years old, Ian Sexy, bro. That's hard, man.
Ian Sexy? Okay.
Yeah, man. I might have to edit that out, but I might leave it in too.
You can go viral nowadays with a name like that. You might do
Yeah,
something.
man. I was ahead of the time, man. Hey, yo.
You was before your time, see?
So my question to you is this.
Mm-hmm.
You being a lyricist and you being in hip hop and you seeing everything. I'm gonna ask you some questions, man.
Shoot.
Because I want to get inside your mind and I want to know how you're thinking. And I want, that's how we learn. When you're at the cipher, and that's big, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it's cultural, right?
very.
Are you ever like, when you look at an MC, do you ever go, oh, I'm going against this white dude that's rapping, he probably sucks? Or do you go, I'm looking at this black dude and I'm like, yo, he looks hard, man. Do you ever look at that? Or do you go, I'm going against who I'm going against? And like, just legitimately, what are you thinking?
All right. So that's
a good question.
I like this because like I don't never really get to talk about shit like this. So me personally, yo.
Are you cool? Are you cool with this?
Listen, me personally.
Hey, we're gonna have a good time on this podcast, man.
Drew will tell you everything I'm about to say is the truth. I tell him the same thing all the time. When I go to the site, I'm a very humble person. Like most people who did tell you I'm one of the humblest, but I know I'm nice. And look, right. They know I'm nice. My ego go out the window. When I'm at that cipher, I don't look at it as who I'm battling. Now if we rapping in words, I feel like something is triggered. Like, oh, you said, did I trigger you by what I said? Now you feel the need to respond by that because I listen to bars real well. So if I feel like after I've said something and it made me touch the chord and you have said something and now, damn, are you trying to pull my strings? Cool. Now we might be in the friendly sparring competition. But like, I know I'm nice. That's why I look at it like.
So you ain't really looking at anybody and going, I ain't really worried about this person's skin color or their sex or their gender. I'm gonna murder this person.
Because if you can't rap, I'll tell you now, this might not be the place for you. But I mean, I don't care how nice you are. That's not the thing for me. Is, are you willing to grow and get better? Because like I didn't start out as nice as I am freestyling or writing, but my grandmother's an English teacher, so that helped me with my writing. But freestyling, like one day I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna start walking around the house freestyling all day, every day, and then yeah.
How did like walk me through? Because I rap for a very long time. I was influenced by more things. Like I quit rhyming. Like, well, I didn't quit rhyming. You never stop rhyming. Let's keep it 100. When you get bit by that bug, you never stop. But my music changed because I started being able to sing and stuff. So, but I still like that doesn't particularly, and I could be touching on something here that I'm not. Y'all give me a second, okay? But here's what I'm saying. I think there are different art forms. Like when I hear a great lyricist, it's almost like poetry coming off, and you get the right beat behind it. I mean, that it'll put your mind somewhere that you haven't been before. You know what I'm saying? And just like a good singer could have the simplest piano riff, and they're singing this. They might not have the best voice, but the lyrics and the vibe is taking you to a spot. And a lot of people go like this. Well, hip hop ain't music. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Hip hop is definitely music. And if anything, I would say I love country music too. Hip hop and country music and rock music, they have a lot in common. They're all storytelling.
A very lot.
And on top of that, country artists rock artists, singer-songwriters, rappers, hip-hop, R&B singers, they're always the outcasts in their families. Nobody gets into any of those forms of music that's got their life together.
Never that way. It's always because you got a story to tell or talk about something. That's why you. That's actually how I ended up getting into hip hop. I had a story to tell. So
tell me if you could tell me about tell me a little bit about your story.